all right? Keep in mind, only 10 to 15% of people will succeed. It always is like that. It's just in times, like now when the times are tough, the 10 to 15% of people who will succeed will be the only ones who survive. The other ones will be in super hardship. Before, it was too easy. The ones who didn't succeed still made a living. That time is going to be over. So, once more, getting the community to like and love and promote you without ever having been patients of your own is our specialty. And when times get tough, this is the only and the best way to do it. When times get tough, people listen and resort to this type of things. You have heard it. When everything is good, nobody cares about a do-gooder. Oh, it's all money, fine. When times get tough, that's when people clinch together. That's when family become again more important. That's when references and referrals become again more important. And keep in mind, you won't be able to market and advertise, so your name will be dying if the community doesn't talk about you. All right? And yes, when times get tough, the 10, 15, 20, maybe 30% of people who still can spend some money if they have to for your service. And there will be those amount of people. They will still have it. They will go to a quality guy, but they won't know who is the quality guy only because you say so. They need to go to a quality guy in terms of person, in terms of humanity. That is what the quality people look for. That's how we elect presidents. We quite often are disappointed. Well, you won't disappoint them, will you? You will do a good service, won't you? All right? Either way, whatever it is the opinion, the perception of the people out there who they will promote. And out of those 10, 20, 40, and 60 competitors you have in your field, in your area, 70 to 80% of them will, for all purpose, lose their leg. End of discussion. They will come out in 1, 2, 3, and 4 years so badly they won't even be able to be moving. They'll be paralyzed by their own inertia, by their own, they would be just starved to death, mentally and physically, financially, even if they still are there, all right? And maybe you didn't reach new heights during those times. That's possible. On the other hand, it is possible that you reach even new heights compared to what you do now. Why? Because you're going to get the business of the 70 to 80% of people who are not doing well. You and the other 10 to 15 to 20% of other doctors. And who says that you couldn't get them absolute most lion's share? Who couldn't be that you're not under the first 2 or 3%? Because with our program you could and would. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a little bit longer than I thought, but it always is. I never can stop talking. That's me. That's why I'm in marketing, I guess. That's why I'm in public relations, I guess. Call us. Have a meeting with me to discuss your situation and to let me help you. It can be done. And yes, I know there'll be only 5-10% of people who will, one way or the other way, respond to this. That has been in the last 20 years, and that was actually in the last 1,000 years with everybody all the time. Why do you think that 95% of all people by the age of 65 are dead or dead broke? When yet there are so many opportunities out there who do it right. Because the 5% of people always take charge. And I'm telling you this, they make money in a good economy more than the other people, and they make money in a bad economy much more than the other people. And thus they always inch up. And that's just how it is. So I know that many of you will not take me up. I got that. I hope, however, you will. Because let me tell you something, it can be done. Something can be done about it. And if all my bad predictions do never come true, you still will make more money than you now make because of what you are doing. If you keep doing what you're doing now, and if you think that there's no money around, well, let me tell you this. That means you have done the wrong thing during the time of good economy like there's no tomorrow. Otherwise, you would have a truckload of money. Just keep that in mind. And keep in mind that Mr. Einstein does say if you expect different results and want to keep doing what you do, in your case, your philosophy and your way of what will work and what not work, well, that is insanity. You've got to change. The biggest change is this. You've got to step on a marketing gas pedal like there's no tomorrow. And here's how to do it. to get the community endorsing you. That's number one. That doesn't mean you shouldn't use and mustn't use the enormous power of the internet, which you have no clue literally what that is. I haven't spoken to a single person yet, doctor anyway, and except the people I learned this stuff from, and some people who, of course, doing it, who has a clue what internet marketing means. They think it's a website, they think it's having a couple of videos on it, they think it's search engine optimization on their one website, they think it's those things. And that is about 1% of what it is. No, it isn't. I'm wrong. It is a quarter of a 1%. And maybe if I'm wrong there, maybe it is only an eighth of a 1%. Trust you me, I'm right with this. So, those two things alone will make you money and or will avoid you going into their biz. Call us, you and me, on a nice telephone conversation, working out what can be done for you and answering questions for you and your situation. I can't do that with one on a video. Most of you listening to this video have received videos from me in person. Most of you have answered questions on the Ask Helmut questions, and I have returned to you. If I have, based from what I know, I've returned everybody a video. If you didn't get it, let me know. But even the ones who got it, most of you didn't necessarily return to me. So I'm sure you have gotten it. But either way, call me. Let's do a full conversation about this whole thing. It's time you need to spend. You need to find out what could and should be done. And yes, you very most likely need somebody to do it for you because you aren't doing it. That's another thing. Literally, everything I'm talking about, in order for you to succeed and achieve this phenomena of that the whole community is promoting you, completely promoting you. You, not your competitor, you. With energy, with force, with like, Dr. Jolly Good. They'll talk about you. They will have reasons to weave you into their communication, not just for your profession, but for many other reasons. This is what we're good at achieving. Okay, you couldn't do it on your own. Even if I tell you how to do it, the amount of legwork will be way too tedious for you to ever finish it and engage on it. I know so. So this program I'm talking about is a 95% we do it. A 95% you do no work. We do it actually for you. And yet the payment plan, it couldn't be more affordable. Chances are you spend as much or more on your yellow badge. You spend as much and more on your 1-800 dentist and all kinds of things and all of the stuff. Not that they don't have some workability, but they don't even come close to the synergy of what we are doing. Well, all right. And if there's a money shortage, you won't be able to afford those ones either, even though they have a workability. All right. Bye-bye. Call us. Ciao.